Ba-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world comes to cash, your home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I am the huge one, aka the idiot Dave Koco from DAVEKOCO.com, and we are doing Best of the Super Juniors. We are doing Night 12 results and a preview of the finals. There's only one match. As always, we ask you the most important question that's ever been asked to mankind. What did you think of this show? Win, loss, or tie? At Cork and Hall, overall, this tournament has been a lot better than last year's. It's been pretty good. I said it, I'll say it a million times. The gap between the talented guys and the Taguchis are so huge that it kind of makes it really, really weird. If you are going to rewatch all this, I honestly would start at when they go to Cork and Hall. When they go to Cork and Hall, I don't know if it's because it's Tokyo. I don't know if it's because it's Step Up. I don't know if it's because it's all tournament matches. Those were some of the best shows. And the show before was nothing but upsets, so that this show would be exciting numbers-wise. Like, oh, this guy has to win, this guy has to win, this has got, So there was a lot of math. What you got there? Math? But overall, I give this a weak win. Overall, the tournament is a lot better than previous years. But I noticed something. I want to give a shout out to Rick today too, and all those that hang out at twitch.tv/KocoSports when we do the live watch parties of Best of Super Juniors, AEW, and Impact, and Tampa Bay Lightning Hockey. Was that a plug? Of course. But I noticed something. There was a time where we could critique New Japan and say, oh, it's the best wrestling in the world. And it seems like those times have passed. Like, oh, you want too much. And I think another example is Best of the Super Juniors. Best of the Super Juniors back in the day was amazing. Almost every fucking athlete was top notch from around the world. All the matches were fast paced and great in ring. I don't know. If you wrestle like a heavyweight, get the fuck out of the Best of the Super Juniors. If you're a small guy and you wrestle like a heavyweight, what's the point of not just having a heavyweight? Best of the Super Juniors, you gotta be fast. You gotta be the X Division. You have to be Lucha. You have to be Dragon Gate. You have to be Best of the Super Juniors in their prime. There are too many guys that are just happen not to work out, lose weight, and show up here. I think we've made great improvements, but let's not forget the Best of the Super Juniors used to be something very special. Let's not fucking forget that. All right, let's break down today's card. All right. You start off, Master Wato defeats DOUKI. It's me versus Darkwing Duck. I think both these guys went from Taguchi to potential. They have potential. There was times where Master Wato really shined. There was times where DOUKI really shined. Master Wato gets the last victory. You got Kanemaru versus Taguchi. Fuck you. I'm not reviewing it. They should not have contracts. They should not. Find something else. If you're a comedian, go be a comedian. If you're a writer, you could be a writer. If you're a painter, you could be a painter. You're not fucking wrestlers. And no one has the fucking heart to tell you that you're fucking washed up and you're fucking no good. Everyone's thinking it, but no one has the heart to say it. You're no good. You're fucking washed up. Go away. You are the downfall of the fucking tournament. It was embarrassing, and I had to... Fuck you. Fuck you, Taguchi. And Kanemaru, you're just lucky that Taguchi existed, because if it wasn't for Taguchi, you'd be the fucking worst. Next, you got BUSHI defeats Lindaman. BUSHI, to me, is the line. If I was to buy New Japan, if anyone's worse than Taguchi, BUSHI, I'd get the fuck out of here, because it's impossible to find someone worse than Taguchi. And, so overall, BUSHI wins. Lindaman, I was expecting a lot more. There's scuttlebutt that Lindaman was told to slow down. If there's any truth to Lindaman being told to slow down, fuck you, don't have the tournament. If there was any truth of Lindaman was told to slow down for this tournament, fuck you, don't have the tournament. Thank you. Clark Connors defeats Alex Zayne via Trophy Killer. Alex Zayne, crazy super over. Him, Ace Austin, Connors had great matches. The fan base loved it. Twitter loved it. The internet loved it. Taco Bell loved it. I hope we see more of Alex Zayne. I don't know if he has a full-time contract anywhere, but it would give me hope for this division if they signed Alex Zayne and bring Clark Connors over. I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed their efforts throughout the whole tournament, so thank you. Next, you got Wheeler Yuta defeat TJP. To me, it seemed like they were just trying new stuff they've never tried before. They're like, let's try this. Sure, why not? It wasn't the smoothest of matches, but it was still a pretty decent match. Both of them, Wheeler Yuta came out very strong in the tournament. TJP was pretty decent in the tournament. Overall, love to see these guys. I wish they got more wins. Show defeated Yo. I got an idea, right? Hear me out. This is a good idea, boys. Let's have a tag team division where there's barely anyone there and no one gives a fuck. And then there's one team that looks like a tag team, wrestles like a tag team, and is a great Super Junior tag champs, you know? Let's break them up and make one wrestle a style that he's not good at and put him in a gimmick that everyone on fucking planet Earth hates. And the other guy, let's just show his weakness that he has no facial expressions whatsoever. Let's break up a great tag team to make two shitty wrestlers. Now, I don't have the best memory in the world, so I'm asking you, YouTube, I asked Twitch, is there, in your opinion, how important they were to the junior tag division and how bad they are individually by themselves? Has there been a worse tag team breakup? Now, a lot of people will say, of course, Marty Jannetty, but you got the HBK Kid. You got Anvil, but you got Bret the Hitman Hart. There's always one star. Yo and Show have been exposed. I mean, Show mostly because of booking. Yo because people are like, your face doesn't fucking move, you're a stone statue. Has there been a worse tag team breakup when that division is totally needed? And they just need to get rid of that division. I just need to get rid of that division. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Show defeats Yo. Who gives a shit? Next, you got Titan defeated Robbie Eagles via Immortal. Pinfall 1056. This was very important because Robbie Eagles had a shot at winning this all. If Robbie Eagles wins this match and things go his way, he's in the finals. Titan, I thought, was amazing in this tournament. They just didn't book him like that, you know? They did not book him like that at all. All right? And then you got Akira defeated Ace Austin via countout. I just didn't enjoy the match. I thought Ace Austin should have been pushed a lot harder than he was. Him losing to Taguchi just ruined his whole fucking run. Akira tricks him, gets a count out, and now is Taguchi really gonna get an X Division title match? Is that the shit that's going down? Hopefully they just get it out of the way at the finals. All right, and best of the Super Junior Bracks, you got El Desperado defeating El Phantasmo via CR2 pinfall 1937. The important part about this, though, is El Desperado sees his way to the finals. El Desperado's in the finals. Now El Phantasmo. Let's talk. When you lose, you look amazing. When you win, you look like a bag of shit. When you do heel tactics and no one cares. The difference between you and Taguchi is you have the talent and choose not to use it. You are the most disappointing wrestler I've ever fucking seen in my life. No one cares if you rake the back. No one cares about your heel tactics. Do you know why? Because this exists. As soon as you do a rake and do the fucking little dance and do your heel tactics that are fucking way overused by white people in Japan. As soon as you do that, everyone looks at their phone. You could be great and you choose not to be. That is the definition of disappointment. Be better, man. Be fucking better. Anyway, Disappointment loses to El Desperado. El Disappointmento. I'll work on it. It's El Disappointment. El Disappointmento. Alright, we'll work on it. It's a naming process. El Desperado wins. El Phantasmo totally fucking ruined the match because he went heel. No one cares. No one cares. Just fucking wrestle. Dear foreigners, be like Ace Austin. Don't be like El Desperado. Or not, sorry, you know what? Just fucking Phantasmo. Don't be El Disappointmento. That's what I was looking for. I think I nailed it, boys. 12th time is charm. Like an El Phantasmo match. He'll land a joke every 1 in 12. He'll land one good match in 1 in 12. Anyway, yeah, dude, just come on, man. Foreigners, no one cares. No one fucking cares. You jump off, rake the back. It doesn't get a reaction. But because of the pandemic. Rice Bowl. Rice Bowl. Noah. Dragon Gate. Don't believe propaganda when you suck. Don't believe propaganda when you suck. Thank you. All right, El Desperado's going down to the finals. And next you got Takahashi defeats Ishimori via ref stoppage. He passed out, and that means Takahashi is going in the finals. Now, Takahashi, if it wasn't for El Desperado, I'm sorry, I keep saying El Desperado, and I mean El Phantasmo. If it wasn't for El Disappointmo, you would have definitely been the most disappointing guy in this tournament. You're in the finals, and you barely tried. I am going to root for, with all my fucking heart, El Desperado, because El Desperado, A, put on a great show at Wrestle Kingdom. B, his stock is rising. And C, he fucking put his all into that tournament. You are about to tie. Rick 1980 told me this. You are about to beat Liger's record for the most Super Juniors won. And that's the effort you put in. That's the effort. If you're going to beat Liger's record, don't beat John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. I broke the record, guys. I didn't even try. Dude, you got to put some effort into that shit, brother. You got to put some effort into that shit. Takahashi, Ishimori is the champ. He passes out. So we got Takahashi versus El Desperado. I will be rooting for El Desperado because he's one of the few guys in the tournament that busted his ass almost every fucking night, and his stock is on the fucking rise. As far as the tournament goes, the finals, it will be live Friday, June 3rd at the Budokan in Tokyo, Japan. So make sure, yeah, man, there's part of me that just wants to go live, but I've been doing so many watch parties. So we start at New Japan World starting at 5 a.m. Eastern. So far, the only amount announced is Takahashi versus El Desperado. If the world is fair, El Desperado will win. If not, you just John Cena your way into a title win. So congratulations. Overall, this tournament was a million times better than last year, but not as good as it could have been and should have been. And if I'm an old asshole that just wants the king of sports and the best of the Super Juniors to be good, what a fucking sad time we're living in. If you're like, wow, what a fucking asshole, because you want the king of sports and the best of the Super Juniors to be good, what a sad time we live in. Overall, I give it a weak win. Super excited to see where it goes. I'm glad I reviewed and previewed every show. I'm glad we watched all the watch parties except one, because one night I hung out with my daughter. I know sometimes it can be a little bit negative, but I'm only reviewing products that I believe I have hope that they can turn it around. That's my new rule. If I don't think there's any hope for them to improve, I won't review them. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and with that, Check us out on twitch.tv/KocoSports. We're KocoSports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. So make sure to check it out. With that, I am over. Hey!